Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play RuneScape. I've seen this character for like the last couple days come back and forth there. They've been doing, if you look at their skills here, you can actually examine them. So you can actually see that this person has 71 crafting and almost like nothing in all their other skills. So I'm not sure if they're doing this for fun or if there's something kind of weird about them, you know what I mean? Look at that, 68 in that skill. Let's check this one here. 71 in this skill. Okay, this is a bit weird, isn't it? You got to admit. And they keep running back and forth from the same spot. I really don't know what they're up to, but anyways. So today I wanted to play a bit of mining and smithing and show you some things that I've learned, and we're going to craft ourselves some new tools and things like that as well. So we're going to have some fun there. And and I also wanted to let you know, don't forget about your daily challenges here. So I actually picked up one today, or a finished one. I clicked claim reward. It gave me archaeology XP, which, well, it was kind of useless because we're already capped on there until we become member. But basically there's daily dungeoneering here, there's a daily construction, there's daily, rune crafting. And then there's two of them that we have to wait. One's going to come up in 5 hours, one's in 29 hours. I think the way it works is basically every 24 hours. Not like when you've done it or anything, but a set time, probably like a daily reset or something like that in the server. A new task comes up. So if you don't play for 3 or 4 days, you don't have to worry because, you'll get it anyways, like eventually. So this person is brand new. Oh, they just came in here. How come they have, 37 skills? So 37 skills, all these in total? Oh, yeah, okay. And there's that person. And that shows their combat level. Why do you get skills in your combat level? Huh. Interesting system they have there. Okay, so we're going to head over. We might as well just walk there from here, actually. We'll just take the long way here. So we're going to just walk from here, from Berthorpe. And we're going to walk and walk and walk. And we're looking for a gate through over here. So there should be some sort of gate system over here. That'll let us get to where we want. And it's pretty close by. We don't have to go far. Like I said in this game, a lot of things are kind of close by. It's not like, oh, you had to travel hundreds of miles to, reach some area. A lot of it is actually a lot closer than you think. It's just that the density of this game is beautiful. Like, it's just there's always something going on every foot, So where we're going is this place over here. And this is called, I think, Falador or whatever. And so you can go over here. Now, I remember people used to kill these guys here. I don't know if they're worth it these days. But they used to kill these guys because they drop like a wine or something. Was it a wine or a grape or something? And then people, I think it was a grape. And then you take the grape and you would, you could just sell it on the market, I believe. And it just had a bit more value to it. But a place to train, obviously, magic is probably better to use here, but you can do whatever. Anyways, let's keep going over here. So there's a bank right here. You can see on the map here. Oh, actually, this is not a bank. This is the bank. This is what happens when you don't click the map, but you click out and you think you know everything. Okay, so here's your bank, so you can deposit things. So let's get rid of this, and let's deposit these guys here. And then I'm going to show you some stuff I've learned and found out and stuff like that. Yeah, you'll hopefully like this. I think it's kind of interesting, so. That's like a little Skippy Snowman or something. Oh, yeah, so there's a boss. It's a rat mole or mole rat or something like that. He's in here somewhere. I actually forget his exact entrance, but he is in here, I believe. It's been so long, I just don't remember anymore. Somebody else out there probably will know for sure, but yeah, there's an entrance anyways. Maybe it's related to this right here. Plant roots. Oh, crawl down the plant roots. Yeah, here you go. Giant mole, that's what he's called. So there's a practice mode. Oh, that's kind of cute. I don't know what that means, but max players, minimum combat, things like that. And then you can join it, do it with other players. You can, do it hard mode apparently. But he drops some items, and you can sell these. He doesn't drop anything amazingly, so he's probably not worth like trying to make more money. There's a bank here as well. There's also a bank over here as well. So So there's banks everywhere, basically. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get some iron, and we're going to start with some iron. So I'm going to get a little bit. I have some already because I did this because I wanted to show you. But we want some iron tools. Obviously, we don't have the right, you know, pickaxe and things like that for it, which is fine. Now, you don't have to have that. You can mine without it. Obviously, it's weaker, so things take longer. So if we go down here and we attempt to do this now, this should work. Here we go. There you go. Like I said, obviously it's going to take longer, so, you know, more effort, more time. So you get your iron here. And so the reason you do this, obviously, is because you want to get iron for your new tools. And 2 iron ore equals 1 bar, by the way. So 1 ingot. So, you know, I think they call them bars. Ingots are actually another thing in this game, which has a lot of value to it. And I'm going to show you that today. So we're going to want a bit because we're going to want to be able to make ourselves... I destroyed my thing for fun. It was just more like I wanted to show you how to remake your little ore storage container. I forget the name of it. Well, we'll figure it out when we go upstairs again. Like, I didn't need to. I just thought, hey, I'll make you one from scratch to show you. You do actually need a previous tier to make the next tier, so keep that in mind. It's just the way the game works, obviously. Yeah, so we're going to do that. What level is this anyways? We could probably get to level 38. What is iron level, I wonder? Does it tell you when you just right-click? No. What you can do here, if you didn't know, is you can click your iron here, and you can actually see what's level 30. So when you go to level 30, so they talk about that pickaxe, but that's not the right one. Mithril is level 30. So if you had mithril ore, which I don't think mithril's around here. Yeah, Mithril's in another area. Maybe we could find that. Okay, this guy's after us. Let's leave now. I got probably enough for what I'm doing here anyways. Plus I got a lot more. But anyway, so yeah, those guys, I'll show you a better way to not get hit by those guys. And there's other places you can go instead, obviously. But yeah, I just want to show you what we can do here. So like always, you go ahead, you deposit it. We're going to go ahead and smelt it. We'll just drop this out. So as you're seeing now, we're getting 2 EXP, not just 1 EXP. For smelting the bar. So one thing I want to let you guys know, wow, that person is still there. Like, some of these people, they're there so often that, like, it just doesn't make sense at times. I don't know if they're just, like, you know, they're at work and they were at home and stuff like that, or if, you know, I don't know. Like, I just don't know how these people do it. They hide all their information, apparently. You get what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Like, how do I see this same person? They're all the time. Anyways, so yeah, you get 2 EXP from smelting the iron, which is, hey, it's a bit nicer. Obviously, it's still slow. We got to level 10. To do iron, you have to get to 10. I suggest doing bronze, you know, the breastplates, just because it honestly gives you a decent amount of EXP. Yes, you're wasting materials. You could sell them for about 1,000, but at that point, you're just trying to level it. It's a little more torturous, honestly, not to do it at that point, right? So that's kind of the whole point, is just to level up your bronze to level 10 so you can get to in iron, which is level 10 plus. And then honestly, you're like, it's awesome. You're riding the waves in a sense, because now you're able to do a lot. By the way, did we get the teleporter when we came to this town? I think I might have forgot to grab it. There you go. But yeah, the good tip here to keep an eye on, like, what you can get, or even little bonuses that you get over time, is this thing here. So, like, you know, you can see that, oh, 5% better critical swings and increased stamina, and 5% better critical swings, and these add up, right? Like, these over time, you get better and better and better, and you get up here, and it goes up to 120 now, which is, will collect gemstone golem fragments at triple the rate. Keep in mind, a lot of these are member-only things too, right? So, like, when you go down here, a lot less is member, but for example, the elemental ore stuff here is obviously member, and some abilities might be members you know, as well. It might be like those gemstones, you know. Sandstone apparently is member only, you know. So let's go ahead and deposit that. So let's go and make ourselves a couple items here. So let's first start with the forge here. And we're going to go down here and we're going to create ourselves an iron ore box, but obviously we can't. It requires a bronze ore box. So we're going to go down here and create that. So the bronze ore box is literally just 2 bronze and level 1 smithing. So you go ahead and you craft that. And as you get higher, you get through it a little faster too, I believe. So because it's just like everything else, your stats go up, so you get higher, you know, speeds. And yeah, look at this. So heat iron 33% faster. Smith iron 10% faster. Smelt iron bars 25% faster. So you get little bonuses like that as time goes on. So there's our bronze box back like we had before. If you examine it, it'll even tell you. Okay, on the mobile version, when I did the examine, it actually told me, I thought a max you can have. Maybe it's only when there's an item in there. So I tried mobile last night for fun in bed. I was actually mining and doing that stuff there, which is fun, you know. It was kind of worthwhile. But anyway, so we'll do the iron one. So 2 iron bars and a bronze box. And this will give us the iron level version, obviously, of this. And then, yeah, we can go and create that now. Like, I was freakily in sync before. It's like, I don't want him to sync. Look at, we get 4 EXP, by the way, doing this. So, smithing iron, blah, 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 4%, or 10%, I think it said. Yeah. Okay, so there you go. We got ourselves this now. So, awesome. And now, what we want to do is, because we had, you know, trouble, obviously, mining a wee bit, right? It wasn't horrible, but we could do better, right? So, what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves an iron pickaxe here. And we're going to craft that. So we'll heat this up, and then we'll create this iron pickaxe, and this will obviously let us be able to make more here, so. Or I should say, yeah. Did I say mine? Did I say create more? It'll help us mine more of the ores. She's got a pretty cool outfit. Oh, she has a lot of skills, too. Aw, you can't see him. Okay, you finished smithing iron. Wait, she shows you the skills, but other people don't. How does that work? Like, how do I do it so it's only my, you know? There must be an option somewhere, like to remove, like to show one and not the other. Huh. Anyways, so yeah, there we go. We got the pickaxe. Now remember, we can use this, and this will go on to, or sorry, not use, add a tool belt. And if you go to your inventory and click your tool belt here, it'll go here. And so now we have an iron version of this. Apparently we have an iron hatchet as well. I think we might have gotten that from a quest. I'm not even sure, to be honest. But, yeah, so we have an iron hatchet, and you can just see different things like that. So I even saw in here that you can make even an iron, oh, yeah, Maddock here. So you can create this, and this is for your archaeology stuff, right? So obviously this will probably let you do it a little faster or whatever. You get bonuses from it. Maybe higher level stuff, it makes it work better. You know, that's basically the idea. So I can't tell you the ins and outs of archaeology since that's kind of new. But normally it's a good thing. There you go. So we can go ahead, right click that, and add that to the tool belt. And add it to your tool belt. Awesome. And then that's probably why before when we said, oh, like I didn't get the item, I don't see it to equip, they probably had like a base default, which is an empty slot, but it's counted as like the lowest item. And that's probably how they do it. So that's probably why it was confusing me before on that. So yeah, you can get some new weapons, new armor, so we can make ourselves some new armor here. But I don't want to do that now. I want to show you how to mine now. Well, I think you guys know how to mine, but we're going to attempt to mine now with our new setup here and see how well it goes. And now, obviously, I can make myself some better armor, things like that as well. Okay, so we're going to go down here. And then what you want to do over here is get in between here usually, because the red guy is aggro, so see how he's upset, but he can't get you here. Obviously, if I get this thing, I'm not going to be able to play that little game and go grab that just because, you know, I'll have to deal with the scorpion. But if you ignore that part and just say screw it, you know, and go ahead and just do your regular mining here, obviously you do pretty good. One thing I think I didn't realize when we were younger levels here, on younger episodes, is you have this bar, and once it gets down, like you have 13 EXP, you got 22 EXP because you got a critical swing, you got 12 EXP, now the bar is gone, watch this, 2 EXP. So now your progress has gone down a bit and you get very little skilling from it. So you click it, and you kind of recharge yourself. It's a stamina bar. Basically, it's like an anti-AFK bar, really. So the idea is, you know, you just click once in a while, and you keep going. I don't think it interrupts either, so that's the nice thing. And obviously, drag your bar, your iron box here. I already tested this off camera. That's why I already had that there. Yeah, so you drag that onto your bar. That way you can click this without interrupting. And this doesn't seem to interrupt too. You can just keep clicking this if you wanted to, and it lets you do your thing. So it doesn't matter how many times you click it. You don't have to worry that you have to get in between like the right, you know, ticks or whatever for the best optimization. But yeah, so let's examine this. Let's see if it shows you now the... Yeah, so oddly enough, I think it says when you're on the mobile version, it actually tells you. Let's do the inspect. Oh, there it goes. There you go. 12. Maybe that's what was showing up when I was holding it down. So 12 of 120 is held in there. And that's not just iron. That's also everything under there. So that's copper. That's probably coal. That's tin. And so basically all that could be held as separate values. So you can have 120 of iron, 120 tin, 120 copper all in one box. So pretty nice little box anyways. So, but obviously we're doing pretty good now. I didn't click here properly. There you go. Oh, I clicked that. That's why I interrupted it. Derp, you're supposed to click here. So yeah, obviously it works great now, and we're getting, you know, a decent amount of iron. And obviously, as time goes on, I will get this up and up and up and higher. So what we'll do here is maybe, what level are we right now? We're pretty low still. I'm thinking, do I want to attempt to do this episode? I think we should attempt it, or at least we can get them ahead of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go somewhere else, but before we do this, we're going to go, let's interrupt it this time because I don't want it there. We're going to go to the actual market and see if we can buy some stuff here. And then I'm going to do something else here too. Okay, yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to make sure we get our teleport set up over here. So we're going to go back to the front here because I forgot to do that when we came in here. And if you want to come back here easily, you know, hit TF, T for teleport, F for Falador, or whatever the place is called. Fandor, Falador. I have to look on the map actually. Falador. Yeah, Falador. I think I finally said a name right. If I've been butchering any names, this one I might have actually gotten right for the first time. Anyways, if we come up to the front here at the gate here, you can see it right there. Actually, I just clicked it directly. And we'll get this so we can easily come back here and get in here anytime we want. So there you go. Yay! So we're going to hit that T and we're going to hit V. So we're going to go to the Varrock. And that's where we go to the Grand Exchange and everything else, right? And we're going to get ourselves some later on toys. So let's go to the Grand Exchange first. Or do we want to go down? Yeah, let's go to the Grand Exchange because I can actually teleport down here after. It's the same spot. I want to show you some other areas here. But yeah, I can get down here easily. Awesome. We're just kind of running around, showing you a bit of mining and smithing techniques, or I should say mining and smithing areas, I guess. Smithing areas, I recommend the place we were there in Falador. So one thing I should have probably mentioned originally, which is really damn important, is that place is, you know, one of the reasons why it's really important is because if you're a member, you get, I believe it's only member, unfortunately, but you get reputation with the locals. It's like you get like a rep kind of as long as you're just smithing there. And that rep can be used to buy some special items and I think some maybe recipes or blueprints. I don't know the whole details, but it's actually really worthwhile, some end game stuff you can get there, etc., related to what you're doing. So kind of important. So here we're going to go here and we're going to type in pickaxe. I believe it's one word. And so you can see all the different pickaxes. Yes, if you did not know, there's actually +1 pickaxe. So you get slightly better, slightly better measures with the plus stuff, which is pretty cool. They have them on the rune pickaxe as well here, things like that. So if we check the rune pickaxe, it might not actually tell you, unfortunately. No, it doesn't tell you. Obviously, I don't think we can use the rune pickaxe because I think it's like the rune pickaxe is like, I think level 50 or 40. I think it's 50 actually. So I'm gonna look it up anyways. So the rune pickaxe is level 50. There you go. It has 75 penetration. So I just want to use the rune pickaxe as an example. So a regular one does 75 damage. A +1 does 76. +2, 77. +3, 78. So it has slight amount of damage. The average damage, of course, goes up. So 50, 51, etc. Now, the bars obviously go up. So it has cumulative bars to craft it. So basically, that's all it is. It's just the damage is slightly increased, meaning you'll get just a slight more damage when you're mining, and you'll get slight amount of progress. But as you can, like as I told you, those numbers are only just 1, 1, 1. So it's very little. So right now these go for 18, right? So let's go back and let's go back here and check out like the best one of that. So it'll probably be a little bit more expensive. So +3, 80. So if you're really poor, you might not think that's worth it. But obviously, the money isn't so bad in this game, as we've learned. So it's not, it's not too bad. But I just wanted to show you that anyway. So you got Mithril Pickaxe here. So Mithril Pickaxe is something we can actually use because we are in the level 30-ish. We're actually even a bit better for that. I'm thinking I'm going to buy this anyways, just save us the materials and save us the effort. So what you can do here is, okay, I want to buy that, and I'm going to pay more just so I can make sure I get it now. Make sure you set quantity to 1, by the way. And then we should hit confirm, and oh, no one is actually selling us a damn Mithril Pickaxe right now. So that might be one I just have to make because somebody's being mean to me. But, it's just the +2. You don't need the +2, obviously. We can cancel that. When you buy an item like that, it does go back in your inventory. So let's go pickaxe again. Let's see if I can get... so I want to know. I don't actually know this, right? So I think it's that A something... But we're going to see what our next level is going to be. So we're going to click over here. And what's our level? Okay, Adamantian. Adamantite? I can't say it right. Adamant. I'm going to look this up so I can say it right.
Adamant. Adamant.
Adamant. Adamant. It's saying I'm saying it wrong. They have a built-in thing that has an actual... Let's see what the British call it.
Adamant.
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 Okay. Anyways, adamant. They have a thing built in Google now that actually has you be able to click and even practice saying the word. How awesome is that? Anyways, so that's the next one. So we can actually... I saw that in there anyways when we were going for picks. So if we type in pickaxe here, pickaxe, you can see that they're in there. So Adamant Pickaxe. Let's see if the best one of these are able to be bought right now for fun. So we're going to buy 1 quantity. You got to remember to put the quantity in there. It might not work, right? And no. So obviously those ones are annoying. No one's selling those. That's fine. It's not a big deal. So we'll just go with the regular ones right now. So pickaxe again here. We're going to get 1 when it comes through. Oh, we might have, when we hit that, it might have screwed it up, unfortunately. There you go. So we're going to go for the regular one of these. And let's give it a bit of credits here. Awesome. So we got that. And you get a refund of the difference. And then let's go ahead and we'll pick up another pickaxe here. The reason we're doing this, it just saves us having to deal with this. So we're on Mithril level right now, right? So keep that in mind that we're level 30 plus in our smithing. So we can actually afford the Mithril one. And so you might as well do that so you're not have to worry about that. So there you go. We got Mithril. And our refund, obviously, because we paid extra. And then if we go into our inventory here and we wield the mithril one. Oh, sorry, we don't wield it. We right-click and we add it to the tool belt. Then your old iron one goes into your inventory and you can drop it. Awesome. And then we can do the same thing for the ore box. Now, I believe ore boxes you can actually use ahead of time. So you don't actually need to use one to the level that you're at, as far as I know. So let's see what a mithril ore box is worth right now. That's not too bad. So a box for holding level 30 resources, mithril. Oh, no, that's mithril? Oh, sorry. I mean, that's not bad anyways, but sorry, I cancel. I decide, no, never mind. I meant to, I thought I clicked the other one. Ore box, right? Ore box. I wanted rune ore box. There we go. Oh, yeah, so that's a lot more expensive, right? But it holds level 50 or below resources. So the idea is if we just buy one, if one's in there, hopefully there is. Oh my goodness, there's not one in there. Not too far-fetched, honestly, for seeing that. I believe it just because you have to go through all the steps. So it kind of makes sense that no one would ever bother, you know, putting one on there. And I mean, they probably still show up from time to time, but it does make sense there isn't just one sitting there right now. So we'll try this one. We'll just give it, you know, a decent amount. At least that'll hold us for now. Okay, there we go. We got this one. And so, yeah, we paid like a little over 33K for that one. And there you go. And then if you want, you could sell the old one here. I don't know if people would buy this, but we could sell this. And, oh, apparently people will pay a bit for it. That's actually not a horrible deal. So I'm selling it even for less. So it might sell, it might not. It's not a big deal. So there you go. So we got ourselves the next level stuff, and that's how you do it when you're buying it, right? So, you know, if your smithing's not high enough, but you want to keep mining, right? Because you enjoy mining, obviously. Don't suffer. Don't punish yourself by sitting there day and night doing, you know, trying to smith just to get up to the next pickaxe. Just, you know, take a break. Go ahead and change something else. So I think you can actually get mithril over here, by the way. So I'm just going to check over here because I think mithril's over here. I just want to double check. Yeah, I think it's right here, right there. So I want to see that in my eyes here. And then I'm going to show you chop down this elder tree. That elder tree looks so beautiful. You need to be on Members World. Okay, so obviously not even for our level. So there's tin over here. There's the adamant. Oh, there's mithril as well, and there's a freaking unicorn. Oh, unicorns are all over the place, I guess. It's like there's a unicorn. First thing I do is attack the poor unicorn. My spouse would not be happy with me at all. She was playing RuneScape a year back just for a bit. It's hard for her. She has some eye-hand coordination issues when it comes to games, but she was playing a bit. Maybe down the road I'll get her back into this. But anyway, so here's your mithril here. So look at this. And you got tin here, you got copper, and you got adamantium, blah, 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 blah. So you got the higher level stuff. And there you go, achievement. Use a steel pickaxe or better to mine some more. So there you go. We got that, so that's cool. Oh, apparently we're working on, it's mine. Okay, so 5 of 22, mine one of each of the listed ores. I'm guessing it's pretty much every ore in the game, right? But look at this now. So with our full regular strength, we're doing double the amount of EXP almost. So, oh, maybe not quite. It's gotten a little lower all of a sudden. But, I mean, it's still, oh, look at that. The crates give you a lot of EXP. We're obviously getting a lot more EXP than we were before, so it's beautiful. Look at that, 166 crit on that. So that'll just make my thing fly. Now let's see what happens if you try to level this if you're too low. Does it work at all? No, you have to be level 40. Okay. Beautiful. Well, let me hit 40 doing this, because I don't think it'll take too long, and then we'll be back in a few. Okay, my friends, look at that. We're almost there. There we go. Level 40. So you can go ahead and... so you can see, like, you know, what are we getting? Oh, you can do some of the new materials, too. Gold ore actually is really good, because gold ore can get you a pretty penny. So we're doing, like, 21, 20... You know, it goes up and down, but, you know, that was a crit, I think. Yeah, it was. Okay, so let's add that to our tool belt. And then this should give us a wee bit more, I think. 25, 22, 18. Well, that doesn't really look impressive. I think it might have a higher, like a higher damage rate or something, so I can do a bit more at times. But the other one goes up and down too, right? So 182 on that crit one. Nice. And now, obviously, we can also mine this stuff here. There you go. Look at that. 28 you get on this, so... Obviously, a bit more EXP as well, so... But you can see, one thing you're probably noticing, it takes a long time to actually mine it. So when you get through the harder materials, it does take a little while to get through there. What was the value of this? Oh, I might as well sell it later. But, yeah, so that's pretty awesome. And then, yeah, so gold ore would be the next one after this. That can make you some, or the limonite. It's worth a pretty good amount too. Gold ore is though more worth not buying or not mining the gold and selling it as much as it's worth. What's worth with the gold actually is the opposite. It's actually smelting gold that's worthwhile. So it's one of those things like, sure, I guess you can mine it, but you might as well just wait till you can smelt it. There's probably better price ones. I don't know. What was the price of these? These are not worth it. But if we go back to... Okay, let's go back. Let's click this. And T and F. And we're going to show you some other stuff here. There's one for smelting. So I want to show you something before we end here. A bit on the smelting side of things that can make you some decent money, it looks like, oddly enough, by smelting as well, which is actually a bit incredible. I don't know how fast it flows, so I don't know like if it'll sell fast. I don't know how much people need, things like that. But I was actually quite shocked by the value of it, and that's what I want to show you now. So, oh no, we're keeping next building. There you go. It's like, no, we need to go one more. Okay, so if we go over here. And so for our iron, one of the better things I find to make money is doing the iron plate bodies, or not money, sorry, for skilling, right? So iron itself costs, iron itself is 1,000. The bars are each worth, or is it the body plate? It's hard to tell because it's showing, who knows. Let's check here. So iron itself here, the ore is worth 400. The iron bars are worth 1,000. Okay, so, you know, it's 1,000. So if we click over here, this iron body plate takes 5 bars, so it's worth under 5,000, which means you're obviously losing over time. You're not gaining, but there's a bit more to it, and I'm going to show you that hopefully here. So we're going to go ahead and smelt this, and we're going to craft this. It takes a while. I don't know if you can use a better hammer. I mean, I think there are better hammers, but I don't think there's like, I don't think it's like the way you think. I think it's like, you know, specialty hammers or something like that. I don't think there's, you know, you can just go ahead and, yeah, it's called a hammer here. So, yeah, I do think there are other hammers, but I think they're, you know, it's something you get later on. Let's see if I can find it while we're doing this anyways. RuneScape. Wiki hammer. Let's see if I can find something here. So obviously we're leveling our smithing, which is awesome. Okay. It's like I want to find other hammers, but it's not only talking about the hammer. The hammer, smithing and construction is used in many quests, blah, blah, blah. It can be placed in the tool belt. It's inventory, blah, blah, blah. Hammers can be found here and there. So do you have other hammers? Drop source assembly. It doesn't talk about another hammer. Okay, so we finished the plate here. So like I said, if we examine that, it's only worth, you know, 4,000, 6, you know, whatever. But what we can do is we can go to the forge back here with it. Let's go here. And then what we can do is we can go down here, and you can click iron bars here, And this will actually convert regular iron bars too, so you got to be careful with that, because I don't want to actually do that. How do you do it from this, though? Ooh, I don't know how to do it that way. Can I just remove all this? Withdraw all iron bars. Maybe I can do it like this. And maybe it won't act up now for us. I'm not sure. I've never done it this way. Okay, it looks... Oh, yeah, here you go. So, mything. Material. Iron bar or body plate. There you go. 5 of them. So, it requires 5 iron bars or a single body plate, I believe. And so, we're taking that, you know, that 5k worth of ingots, and we're turning them into this... or sort bars, and turning them into this iron ingot. This iron ingot is worth 7k. So all of a sudden, it's a huge increase from what we had before. And, I mean, obviously that's a lovely thing to have. So I don't know if it automatically uses the body plate. Like, you might want to make it all and use up all your materials first, and then obviously go ahead and smelt it down to the one, because you probably don't want to, you know, accidentally... you don't want to accidentally smelt the iron bars right into that, because you're losing a huge skilling. Obviously, a big skilling of this game is simply just, you know, making that body armor. So, and it was a pretty good amount of EXP we got in that little time too. So, there you go again. So, yeah, +4 each hit. So that's not so bad. If you did the +1, you'd get more, but obviously then you're dealing with other issues like. You know, people probably don't buy it as much. The value's not worth it, things like that, so. But hey, that's pretty cool, my friends. I thought you guys would like that, so we learned a bit of the basics here on the mining and smelting a bit more in the advanced area. I'm going to show you one more thing after we're done this chest piece. We've unlocked some new ore as well, luminite. And that's another material that's actually worthwhile, but you probably want to wait till you're like probably level 50 mining plus, because it's one of those ones that aren't really worth it till you get a little higher, because you won't be getting it as fast, so it's just too damn long. It's not worth it. But the thing is, you want to like be mining fast enough that you can make money off of it too, right? So it's not just about the skilling. So there you go, we're finished that. So what I'll do is I'll actually make multiples of the you know, the chest pieces, and then I'll move on to crafting a whole bunch of them in my inventory, and then I'll break them down into the ingots. So okay, so we're gonna run over here to our little secret door. So the secret door is pretty awesome. And we're going to go in here. There you go. So obviously iron is over there, and we can do iron easily. Now these guys are annoying. There's a thing you can go through here. I don't think we can do this yet, though. Can we? I don't know. It's the level restriction. Oh, you have to have 60 mining. So once we have 60 mining, we have access to that. But what we can do is we can go in here, and we can mine this stuff here. Now this... Okay, we're good there. He's not hitting us. So this is luminite. And this is... there you go. This is used to make rune armor. Is it rune, I think, too? Yeah, but anyways, you can see the value. Look at that, 1,300 for each one. So obviously, very decent amount. Actually, we're mining it at a decent pace too. But like I said, the higher level we are for mining, obviously, the better pick you have. Like the +3 pick, for example, you saw. You know, the more we're gonna do better on this, and then we're gonna be able to, you know, mine this quite decently and sell this. So maybe you'll make like, you know, $1 million an hour. I really don't know the statistics on that and the numbers, but obviously, you know, over time it could be pretty decent. So either way, I hope that was a good video for you guys. You know, hopefully I wasn't too derpy. You know, I'm learning this stuff, so it's not, you know, it's not a tutorial video, obviously. It's a Let's Play series, but this is what I'll be doing now. I have a good place to do some mining, smithing, obviously, so I'll probably do that off camera for a while and just build up and get my materials and just level these as I feel fit. See fit. Yes, there you go. And then we'll come back and we'll do some other things. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, all that fun stuff. And we will see you wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.